Okay, well, was gonna start the video, buddy. Today, Buddy's gonna tell you how to find your purpose. I believe that in order to find your purpose, you have to truly understand yourself. When I give readings, I use a few different tools to help people rediscover who they are and what their purpose is. In this video, I'm gonna share a few of those tools so that if you wanna do this on your own, you can get started. One of the tools that I really love to use is astrology because it gives you insight into your personality, your habits, and what you love and what makes you feel fulfilled. Exploring your whole chart is really helpful, but the one thing that I zero in on if someone wants to find their purpose is their North Node. If you have access to your birth chart, you can look up your North Node and see which sign it's in. That zodiac sign gives you clues as to how you're supposed to live your life. Your North Node essentially tells you what your soul wants to experience. So if you make an effort to embody that zodiac sign, that is going to lead you to your purpose and lead you to feeling really fulfilled. If you have your birth time, you can get even more information and look at the house that your North Node is in. In astrology, every house represents a different area of your life. So wherever your North Node is, that is the area of your life that you're really supposed to direct and focus your energy on. When you find out about your North Node, the zodiac sign tells you how you're supposed to live, and the house tells you what you're supposed to do. So for example, maybe you have your North Node in Aquarius in the third house. Aquarius is about the whole, the community, the group, and doing what's best for the collective. And the third house is the house of social media, communication. So if you have this placement, part of your purpose might be to share on social media, create content that will help the greater good. If you have your birth info, another tool that I really love is human design. Just like astrology, human design gives you a ton of info. And one thing that you can look at if you want to know more about your purpose is your incarnation cross. The incarnation cross tells you about the energy that your soul wants to experience in this life. And it is similar to the information that you'll get in astrology with your North Node, but it has a little bit of a spin on it. And so if you look up your North Node and you're still feeling like, I don't know, this resonates, but it's not hitting, I'm not really sure. Human design can give you a little more nuance and a little more information, and you can blend it all together. Just like astrology, I think looking at your whole human design chart really gives you a great idea of your purpose and who you are, because your incarnation cross might say you are meant to share your opinions. And then maybe your strongest sense in human design is outer vision. So maybe you're meant to share your opinions through video. All of the little elements of the chart give you some clues as to what your soul's purpose is. One thing that I've learned is that your purpose isn't like your career or that one thing that you're supposed to do. It's more about energy, it's more about experiences, and it's more about what your soul wants to express. So when you look at your chart, it's not going to necessarily say you're supposed to write a book and that's your purpose. There is some agency that you have. You do have choice in the matter. You are co-creating your life. So yes, your soul might want to do something. You get to decide those details. Know that you have an active role in this. These tools will give you clues as to the energy and some details, but ultimately it's your decision. So take time to reflect and think about what really brings you joy and what you really love, because your purpose is always going to energize you, make you excited, make you feel good. It's never going to drain you, and it's never going to make you feel like it's something you definitely don't want to do. Another thing that I recommend for people to do is to write what their ideal life would be and not to limit it to just one life. I got this idea from Julia Cameron's The Artist Way. She has an exercise that tells you to write a few different lives. Writing those lives helps you to get a deeper understanding of what would make you happy and what you might be interested in. This is super helpful if you feel like you really have no clue, because you get to explore and imagine different lives, and then you can see which one really speaks to you. If you're still feeling really disconnected from yourself after you do these other things, things. I recommend doing personal development and self-development things to really connect with yourself, because when you have that connection, there's no question and there's no doubt, and you don't really feel like, oh, I have to do this thing and that's my purpose. It kind of just unfolds and you become your purpose. So it's not about figuring it out, it's more about being it and embodying it, and you do that through really being and embodying your true self, your energy, and who you are. If you want to learn more about this, or if you want to get a personal reading with me where we can dig into this even more, I have a link in the description. And I hope that this video served you really well and that you realize what your purpose is. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I hope that you have the best day. Thank you so much for watching.